Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, the Ace of Knaves, and today we are at WrestleMania VIII, where friendships were torn apart. The Macho Flair affair. That's right, we had a double main event that night. We had the first main event was for the heavyweight title, Ric Flair versus the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight
all over the jealousy
15 pounds.
of the Macho Man and Ric Flair, capitalizing on that, saying he once dated Miss Elizabeth. Interesting enough, we also have another main event. Hulk Hogan going one-on-one against Sid Justice. I don't know why that's a main event and not the heavyweight title, but that is not my call. My call is to start these matches in order, including the dark match that you may or may not have seen, whether you went to or watched WrestleMania VIII on pay-per-view or live, regardless. But here we go. We're going to kick things off. Tag team action. The Beverly brothers, Blake and Bo. And I believe I saw the Genius out there with those two. Of course, Lanny Poffo being the Genius. Taking on these two fools, Luke and Butch, the Bushwhackers. I'm not sure. Interesting enough, I do see the Genius out there, and I'm not sure exactly why. But he's in his wrestling gear. Is this going to be a 3-on-2? I mean, regardless, I guess if he's at ringside, it's a 3-on-2. It's a 3-on-2 match, regardless of how you sees it. But we're going to go to the ringside. Ring, ring, ring the bell. It's not a very loud bell ring. Let's see what happens here. Look at this quick tag between the Beverlys. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not sure who's in the ring. Looks like that is Blake in the ring, but I'm not sure which of the two Bushwhackers that is, to be honest with you. Whether it's Luke or Butch, we'll have to wait for a tag. But I do know that's Blake in the ring. That's Blake. I know that because of the name flash. Can we get a tag? No. Well, yeah, here we go. The Bushwhackers all lined up here. Sorry, I got locked into trying to figure out which of the Bushwhackers we were watching. Regardless, one of the Beverlys got one of the Bushwhackers in a bad way at the moment as he battles back out, nose to nose, head to head, fist to head. Oh, nice neck breaker by the Bushwhackers. There we go, folks. We do have some good news here. As of the recording of this WrestleMania VIII video, 2K22 has dropped, which means in the very near future our WrestleMania's production will go up because we have new graphics, new game engine, new design. We're going to see things a little bit differently. This may or may not affect the timeline on how fast these are dropping. So we will see what happens. But as of right now, you can be rest assured WrestleMania 9 is on its way. It has already been recorded and ready to go. It just needs to be done. Or finished up, some touches. And other than that, we will get back into this WrestleMania series with a switch over from 2K20 to 2K22. So I hope we're all excited about that. I know that I am, y'all. Anyway, back to the match. I'm not sure. I lost track of which Beverly, but we got a Beverly and a Bushwhacker. And a Bushwhacker is beating the Beverly about the head and shoulders. Top rope. Goes Bushwhacker, whichever. And this big splash. Oh, a headbutt to the shoulder of a Beverly. Apparently that is Blake Beverly. With that being Bo on the outside. We didn't. Okay, cool. That's a different Bushwhacker. We missed the tag. So that is the other Bushwhacker. In for the cover. This could be a long match, folks. These guys don't seem to know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Everybody's doing a thing that's not a thing, but it's a thing. Jingamaling. Off the ropes. Into the turnbuckles goes Bushwhacker, whichever. Blake catches him with an elbow to the knee. A lariat out of the corner. Lanny Poffo pumped at the aspect of winning this match. Big European uppercut, working the arms. Here we go. The crowd getting behind these Hell Beverlys. Drags him to a better position for no reason but to let him stand up. Up on the shoulders of Blake. To the mat goes a Bushwhacker. Really do wish I knew which one was which. Blake, suplex. No, behind. Neck breaker. Tag, so I know which Bushwhacker I'm talking about. There we go. Luke now in the ring against Blake. We might have something going on here. Luke and Blake. Finally, we have answers. Big scoop slam. Dropping that knee across the sternum. Snapmare looking perfect. Not to be confused. Oh, pushes him out of the way. Takes Bo off the apron as he goes back to work on Blake's legs. I don't think Bo seen that coming, man. He seemed to come up out of nowhere on him. Up to the second turnbuckle. Luke taking a big chance and missing. Blake back to his feet. Is he going to capitalize? Doesn't look like it. Back elbow to Luke. Nice bridging suplex, but doesn't hold it for the pin. Interesting. A little more punishment perhaps. Into the corner. Thought he was going to get a tag. All we got was tagged in the belly button by a big sole of the boot. Second turnbuckle. Diving headbutt to the ribs, lower back kidney area. Man, oh man. That'll have you pissing blood, boy. Into a crossface. Look at this. Bushwhacker Luke showing some wrestling skills. Thought he was going to get him, rolls him over. Not looking for the pin, just trying to get out of there. Nice snap suplex. Unfortunately, he is wrapped up right into the corner. Falling fist drop by Blake. Luke works his way out, gets himself all the way across the ring though. He was much better off where he was. Bo steps into the ring right into a right hand. That'll change a facial expression for the rest of the night. Whipped into the corner. Tagged in. Look at this. Look at this. Both Bushwhackers in the ring. Got him in the head. Look at this. Uses his head as a battering ram. The Bushwhackers taking the win here, I'm sure, with the cover. No Blake to break it up. Bo down for the count. No, kick out at 2. Bo kicks it out at 2. No help from Blake. Blake still at ringside. You see the genius on the ring. Well, you see at ringside himself. Trying to get Blake back up. Bo walks into another right hand. Suckered into that for a second time. Now got Blake back on his feet. Outside the ring, but Bo, on the other hand, taking a beating on the inside of the ring by Butch. Listen again. What I love best about AOK Wrestling is there's no 5 count for the choke. And look at this, into a front face lock. Got him locked in pretty good. Now, broken by a Beverly. Bushwhacker Luke, or I'm sorry, Butch. Bushwhacker Butch just putting the boots and knees to Bo Beverly. Turn it up, as they say. I don't know who they are, but somebody says that, I'm sure. Can't be the only one, right? I mean, whatever. Fireman's Carry takeover goes Beverly boy. Taking back control for the moment. Nice soccer kick to the back. Lariat from out of nowhere by Butch. He about took Bo's head off. Good golly goddamn. Look at this. Back into Butch showing off his wrestling skills, holding things tight. Back into submission hold. Wear these Beverly brothers down a little bit and keep some of the flash and flare out of it. Though I tell you what, those are 2 dangerous men. Don't let their sparkly tights and perfect mullets define them. They will fuck you up. Plain and simple. They will fuck you up. The Beverly Brothers. At the moment, though, they are seem to be at the mercy, the hands of the Bushwhackers. Butch just leveling Bo with a spine buster. This looks like we're getting down and dirty. Look at this. Over the back, wraps him back up. Another front face lock. Got him pulled back. Look how he's got the chin pulled. Not enough. Again, lets him go soon. Didn't hold him as long as he had in the past. If he holds that long enough, boy, that'll make you submit. Pulls him back in. Oh, look at that. He went for Bo. Bo with the boot to the outside. And stop the momentum. Over the top rope goes the Beverly. Drops him hard. That could be it. No, he pulls him back up. Into the corner he goes. Face first, spins him around. What do we got here? Drops him for a short snake eyes. Top turnbuckle, face first. Spins him around into his own turnbuckle. Looking for the tag. What's we got? Off the ropes. What is this? Look at this. These guys are beating each other up to beat up their opponents in for the cover. Referee Joe Brony down for the count. Broken by Bo. Blake tried to sucker punch. Not enough. Rolls him up. Too close to the ropes. Blake got his hand on that bottom rope just in time. Referee did catch it. Now the Bushwhackers back in control. Referee Joe Brony goes down like a sack of potatoes, as he's prone to do. Look at this, way up on the second rope, diving out, headbutt again to the ribs, kidney, lower back of a Beverly. Luke not too happy about Bo getting involved every time they go for the cover here. The referee himself allowing it to happen more times than he probably should, but hey, that is the rules of AOK. They're kind of there, but they're kind of not. Like a choke, you can get counted 5 for a choke. You won't get counted 5 for a choke. And if you're in a corner, you definitely won't get it, but you will get counted 5 for being in the corner, not for the choking. It's weird, but don't worry about it. We'll cross those bridges when we come to it, as Butch just dives off that apron all the way down to ringside. Boy, I hope we see that in the aftermath, in the replays. Rolls out of the way, does the Beverly. Scoops him up, no, blocked by the Bushwhacker. Boot to the belly button. What do we got? He's got it locked. Scoops him up. $1 million slam. New Zealand jackknife. I don't know what you want to call it. Please don't call it that. A little back and forth. Bushwhackers back in control, able to come out on top of that little confusion there. Reaching for the tag. Blake tagged in. I believe that is Butch in the ring. Might be Luke. It's one of the two. Bushwhacker got a Blake. What a slam, folks. That could be it. 1, 2. No, kicks him out. He gets to his feet. Folks, this is something, man. This match turned into something it probably shouldn't have. Bridging suplex. Taking back control. Nose to nose, just a man, chest to chest. Hooah. Snap suplex by the Beverly. Snapmare again. Looking good. This could be it for the Bushwhackers. This could be a one-man mission here at this point. The Beverly boy has taken himself to the extreme. Leg drop after leg drop on top of elbow drops, on top of throwing his body into the Bushwhacker repeatedly. But look at this. Running Bulldog. Reverse it into a running Bulldog in for the cover. And that's it. The Bushwhackers take this opening match of WrestleMania 8. We'll take a look at some of these replays right quick. Diving headbutt that we didn't quite catch all of. They went for a scoop slam and we battled out of it. And for the cover, which I don't believe was the finish. But this one, on the other hand, could have been. I'm not sure where that was. I really don't. But that's okay. We have our first winners of WrestleMania 8. The Bushwhackers. Taking their way to WrestleMania history. Getting their moment. Their WrestleMania moment. Coming up next, though. Coming up next. We got some singles action. Tito Santana taking on the young and often too cocky Shawn Michaels. As we wait for their appearances here at AOK Wrestling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
Of course,
from
Tito Santana.
Chihuahua, Mexico.
Tito Santana being a long-time fixture here at AOK Wrestling. He's been through most of our WrestleManias. I believe Tito Santana at this point has been at all of the WrestleManias. I could be wrong about that, but we'll fact check that later in the comments, if you will, my friends, my no-hopers, my jokers, my rogues.
And his opponent, accompanied by
These are the people in my neighborhood.
Santana from San Antonio, Texas.
Alright, look, Wayne Kerr, we're going to get you replaced here in the next couple weeks. From what I understand, when we go to 2K22, we may be able to fix ring announcer Wayne Kerr's habit of screwing things up. I assure you, Tito Santana did not walk down to that ring, turn around, walk back behind the curtain to walk out with his opponent. That lady, that Tito Santana that you saw there, Wayne, that was Sherry Martel. I see they got the same hairstyle, but that is Sherry Martel. On the outside there was Shawn Michaels, and that, my friends, was a vicious short-faced DDT by that said same Shawn Michaels. Now, this Tito snagging a handful of hair, kind of cheating, but again, AOK rules. Yes, we do. Because we're not great wrestling, we're just AOK. Anyway, back to the action outside the ring. Tito eating steel post, the steel guardrail, keeping those fans back, those rabid fans here at AOK. Shawn Michaels, like I said earlier, a little on the cocky side, usually for his own good. Tito Santana having a hard time of it. Look at this, stepping over figure 4 of a kind sort of thing, maybe a figure 8, maybe a step over ankle twister, Texas style post. I don't know. Anyway, but Shawn Michaels working that leg at the moment as he climbs to the top turnbuckle. What do we got? Look, takes his time, calls Tito up, messes with the man's leg, and then tells him to stand up. Just to be, look at this, Tito catches him mid-flight and into a knee breaker, or into a back breaker across the knee. Good golly, I wish I could get that right. Running Bulldog, we've seen that end the last match. Can we see it again? No, Tito not dumb enough to try it. Look at this, back and forth. Oh, look, here's Shawn, too tired to swing. Tito got him in a power driver straight down on top of his noggin, right on top of his big old head. Deflate some of that ego, perhaps, is what Tito's working on. But look, Shawn, here's the thing about Shawn's ego. Yes, he's cocky, but it's not the arrogance of youth. It is the surety of experience, as you see him drill Tito. See, now what did I say? He just drilled Tito right into the mat, and then instead of following it up, he would rather mock his opponent by laying in the corner. Big moonsault second rope, and Tito's not there. Tito decided to roll out of the way, leaving Shawn belly first. Oh, Tito started to gain a little bit of momentum there. Back and forth. Oh, short right by Tito. Carrying his man around. Tito, don't do it too long. Off the turnbuckles, upside down. Wow, Tito Santana is showing some aggression that is not very common. Or we at least haven't seen in quite a few years, not since his Intercontinental Champion days. Of course, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, he could be looking for that opportunity as well in the near future. Speaking of Intercontinental Championship, that will be our main event here for this segment of WrestleMania 8, Part 1. Our main event will be for the Intercontinental Championship. Bret Hart taking on the champion, Roddy Piper. But yeah, we got that coming up. Matter of fact, is only 2 matches away at the moment. Shawn Michaels is taking Tito Santana apart in this ring as he drops another big elbow down across the back, the lower back, and again, talking to the fans more than following up. What's this? Tuning up the band. Wowzers. What a super kick. And that's it, folks. Shawn taking his title, or his WrestleMania win. Here, there was no title involved. Forget I said that. Look at this. But again, just more falling across his opponent for the cover. The cockiness was there, I'm sure, but the exhaustion there, that may have been more of a dramatic effect than for realities. But we do have our winner, Shawn Michaels. He did take this big W today. But folks, we got a match coming up next that could be an interesting matchup. You just get cold in here. You just get cold in here. I feel like it's cold in here. What is that? What is that? It's the Undertaker. It's the Undertaker making his way to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for
Followed, of course, by the ghastly
making his way
pallbearer.
from Death Valley, weighing in at 328 pounds, the Undertaker.
God, this guy's creepy. This guy's so creepy. Powerful, man. There's something about the Undertaker that just, look at this. Just look at this. Look, he even made it go from night to day. Did you see that? Did you see that? Undertaker just made it go as an open arena. It's an open roof arena, and Undertaker just made it go from nighttime to daytime. Then I went to daytime. I went to wait, I don't know. I'm not sure how that was. Okay. We're going to get back to his opponent now. We're going to worry about that. Undertaker, Paul Bearer, awaiting the WrestleMania 8 opponent.
And his opponent from
This
Stone
man.
Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
I do like it when Wayne Kerr gets his job right, man. Jake the Snake Roberts from Stone Mountain, Georgia. That's pretty much all you need to know, man. Jake the Snake been around for a long, long time, and the psychological lead up to this match was something to behold. The promos back and forth, The Undertaker, Paul Bearer, Jake the Snake, Damien. The weirdness to it all. The weirdness to it all, and then some. Jake the Snake was one of those guys, he didn't need to yell and scream like the Hogans and the Warriors and the Macho Man. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to do that. He had that weird Steven Seagal, you want to fight? Fight me. Kind of weirdness about him. And look at this, the Undertaker, big swing and a miss right out the gate. Follows it up with a headbutt that did not miss. Short throat punch. Jake the Snake taking control with a handful of hair. Just grabbing hairs. Doesn't stop the Taker. Back elbow, back elbow. This man feels no pain. So it is said. His power comes from his manager. Paul Bearer has some weird hold over this Undertaker. This Taker back inside just pushes Jake the Snake from the apron, just throws him midway across the ring, one-handed. Goji Man, this dude is creepy and he is strong, and there's a fall-away slam that just about killed Jake the Snake Robert. He just about killed him. He got stuck in it. He bounced down every single rope. He bounced down every single rope before hitting the mat. Holy Jesus, this can't be real. Wait, it's not. Never mind. Stop the damn match. I tell you what though, the Taker putting it to Jake, and Jake able to battle back here a little bit. I mean, anybody getting up, wow, stole the man's finisher, just DDT'd Jake the Snake the way it should be done, just planted him face first. If you're the master of the DDT, don't you have an automatic response on how to get out of it? I bet you don't. I bet you don't, because apparently not. But look at this. Taker, it doesn't matter if he battled out of it or not. Taker is just pummeling Jake the Snake. Second turnbuckle. Oh, Jake rolls out of the way. Almost slithered, if you will. Man, but he took a right hand to the fangs on that one. Reversed into the turnbuckle goes the Taker. Jake following it up with a series of kicks and boots. Trying to stay on him with it. And a boot in return by the Taker. One big boot straight to the face of Jake Roberts. Taker calling on some sort of weird power there. Paying homage, perhaps. As he makes that ceremonial type bow. But again, did he really need to boost up, or whatever it was that he did? Because Jake the Snake has not had much offense, nor defense for that matter. Look at this. Crowd coming alive now. Look at this. Look at this man. Walking the top rope, crashing down. This could be it for Jake the Snake. Undertaker making that dead man motion. Has him up. Tombstone. Just down for the count. 1, 2. And Jake the Snake kicked out of the Tombstone power driver. The Taker is probably furious. Straight right hands right between the eyes of Jake the Snake Roberts. The Taker, oh, Jake in hard to that turnbuckle. Kick to the midsection. One in return. Taker still in control here. Jake got one kick in, and the Taker has just taken back the matchup. Look at this. Climbing to the top rope. Undertaker all the way to the top. What are we seeing? What is going on? Taker, we never see the Taker on the top rope. Look at this. Big double axe handle, no, caught by Jake the Snake. Catches him into a backbreaker. In for the cover, perhaps. Jake doing the smart thing. 1, 2. Joe Brony counts only 2. Undertaker kicking out at 2. Jake eats another boot. Taker up off the mat in such a hurry. Able to put Jake right back down. with a single boot and then follows it up with a single right hand. Jake in bad area here. Taker all the way to the top rope. Another big double axe handle to the outside, from the top rope to the outside. Good God, stop this match. I'm just kidding. Let this match go on. Back and forth outside. Right hands between the two men. Sidewalk slam on an actual sidewalk. And again, Taker into that ceremonial type bow. This honoring whatever it is that he does there. This super creepy voodoo that he do, kind of hoodoo, you do. Taker back and forth. Jake slides out of the way just in time for a heart punch. Just in time for a heart punch as the Taker just about kills this man outside the ring. What are we looking at? What is he doing? Oh, Jake the Snake just bitch slapped the fuck out of the Undertaker. And the Taker just responded as you think the Undertaker would, with a right hand and a big boot to the chin. I think Roberts is completely out of it. He's got to be. He's got to be completely out of it. After that uppercut and that boot, his jaw is somewhere up around his eyebrows right now. Look at this. Taker has had enough. Taker has had enough. Look at this. Turns his man. Spikes him down. Too close to the ropes, I believe. I could be wrong. And for the cover, Joe Brony, 1, 2, 3. Taker taking his win. His second win. Perhaps third win. I'm not sure where we're at anymore. But the Undertaker wins yet again at WrestleMania. As we see the replay here, Jake the Snake kicking out of this tombstone. Look at this. 1, 2. And he kicked out at 2 3/4. Here, Jake went for the cover. And again, kicking out at, I believe, just under 2. 1, 2. And here, the final pin of this matchup here at WrestleMania 8.
Here is your winner.
And this man, The Undertaker. Again, we let him do his creepiness. What is this? What is this? Who's that? Who's that? What is that? That's Kevin Nash. What is Kevin Nash doing at WrestleMania 8? What in the hell is going on at Ace of Daves Wrestling? What is going on? We've jumped to the future, to the past. What is... Look at this. Kevin Nash joining WrestleMania 8 only to be manhandled and destroyed by The Undertaker. Why would you pick such a... Why would you do such a foolish thing? Paul Bearer has no idea what to do. Paul Bearer's got no idea what to do. Look at this. The dead man climbing back up to the top turnbuckle. Across as he tight walks the top rope again. Crashing down on big sexy Kevin Nash. Look at this. Dead center of the ring. Dead center of the ring. The dead man plants. Kevin Nash. My God, folks, what a WrestleMania 8. And we haven't even hit the main event, which is coming up right now, the Intercontinental title. Between the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, Bret the Hitman Hart challenging... Ooh, why are you getting so loud? Jesus. Why are you yelling, Wayne? Anyway, you heard him. Intercontinental Championship on the line. The Hitman, Bret Hart. The excellence of execution taking on the Rowdy one. That's right, Roddy Piper is your champion tonight, facing that man, Bret Hart, as he makes his way to ringside. Let me remind you all that you can find the Ace of Knaves on Facebook every Friday, where I co-host with the Geek Demon and DJ Blizzity at Geek Demon and Company every Friday on Facebook at Geek Demon Entertainment, Facebook.com. You know how that goes. Facebook.com, Geek Demon Entertainment. Every Friday, new episodes. Check it out. Get all your geeky latest podcast Central PA's geekiest and nerdiest, I believe they call us. I don't know. But you look into it, you can find out that answer every Friday at facebook.com/GeekDemon Entertainment. You can also find me on Twitch at Ace of Knaves Entertainment. Twitch.tv, of course. And you're champion, you're an Intercontinental champion, the Hot Rod coming down. And remember, folks, if you like what you see and hear here, not only can you go to those other places and check out all the other social media, you can also, right here, right now, like, subscribe, share it. Put up the notifications every time we release another WrestleMania. You can be the first one to watch it. In the meantime, we're going to watch the Rowdy one, the Scotsman, make his way to the ring as this crowd is enjoying themselves here on the lead up, on the lead in. But here we go. Piper, man. He's letting this crowd get what they get, man. He's allowing them this moment. And so here's the thing, though. So is Bret Hart. Bret Hart is actually also allowing the fans to have this moment with their Intercontinental Champion, the legendary Roddy Piper. God rest his soul.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
So, half the crowd.
Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds. He is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Roddy Piper.
Ah, boy, but the other half. Half the crowd for Piper, half the crowd for Bret. This, my friends, will be a good matchup. Bret Hart looking to win his Intercontinental title. Former tag team champion, of course, with his former tag team partner, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, one half of the Hart Foundation. But here we go. We're going to ring the bell. We're going to get into it. Referee Joe Bruni officiating is always here at Ace of Knaves. Look, Piper going to try to wrestle Bret Hart. Going to show him that he may be the excellence of execution, but boy, experience is a wisdom like none other. As we find out that Bret does come out on the winning end of that one. Piper going back to the old school ways, just a big old double axe handle across the chest. Change everybody's what for. Again, locking up. Piper proving to be the stronger of the two on that lockup. Bret the quicker on that exchange. Sets him up for a nice stalling suplex by the Hitman. Again, they call him the excellence of execution for a reason, and that stalling suplex was perfection. He hit him with a high knee. A high knee? He hit him with a high knee. Wait a minute, what? That Piper suckered it in by rolling in, rolling back out. Kind of confused the Hitman enough to get into a front face lock, but Hitman escapes and is now doling out the punishment instead. Wrenching the neck, working the head. Injure the neck. Look at this, Piper with a quick roll up. That could be it. Look at this, 1, 2. I'm just kidding. It was just just shy of 2. I counted too quick. Good thing I'm not the referee. This match had been over 10 minutes ago. We're only 3 minutes in. I don't know what you mean by that. Anyway. Piper pandering to the crowd while the Hitman drags himself to his feet. Sometimes, I know I was complaining earlier about that, but sometimes it's just fun to do. Off the ropes. No. Look at this wind up. That Piper just wound it up and let it loose, put him back out there in left field. And again, the Hitman working hard. Got him against the ropes. Piper wisely rolls out of the ring. Bret going for a crossbody, but grossly mistimed it. Again, Piper on the ropes. Down again. There's this guillotine, slingshot guillotine. the Hitman being overly aggressive in this matchup, but it is for that Intercontinental title, man. It is for that championship. Who does not want that kind of feather in their cap? And who's not going to go as far as they can go to get that belt that way? Any means necessary, maybe. Within the confinements of social norms, probably. Not necessarily. Big right hands by the Hitman. I'm not sure what he was doing there. Looks like he slipped on somebody's soda, perhaps. I'm not sure. Maybe a wet spot on that matting out there. Oh, there is now, and it would be that grease from the hair of the Hitman leaving a permanent imprint in that blue matting as he just got drilled with that DDT. Running crossbody on the outside. Bret, I can't believe he even got back up after that. Look at this. Referees count to 7. Bret, top rope, all the way down, misses, just broke his tailbone. That's no way to become champion. There's no way to become champion, and Piper knows it, rolls him back in. Go for the cover, Piper, go for the cover. What is this? What the hell is this? Who is this? Who is this? Is that Mr. Perfect? Who is that? Who was that? Was that Mr. Perfect? No, it's Ric Flair. Oh my God, it's Ric Flair. Look at this. Bret Hart rolls him up from behind. 1, 2. Oh, only gets him for 2. Ric Flair just came down. Now, there was an old rivalry between those two men from years and years ago. But I guess this was years and years ago. No, longer before this. Piper and Flair. Yeah, this is, this whole match just got real interesting, folks. The lead into the ending of this match could be something good. We got Ric Flair at ringside, presumably in Bret Hart's corner. Because Piper did not seem none too pleased that he was there. Bret Hart. Rear naked choke. Is it enough? No. Running Bulldog. Look at this. Look at this. Bret. Bret seeing the opportunity. Ric Flair just stepped into the ring. What are you doing, Flair? What are you doing? Flair's in the ring, but he hasn't touched anybody. Look. He's in the ring, but he hasn't touched anybody. What happened? Look, and Bret's still going on. What would have happened? What could have happened? Ric Flair risks everything and screws it up for our champion and our hopeful champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. But look, folks, that is it for this episode of WrestleMania 8 Part 1. Tune in just a few for WrestleMania 8 Part 2. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.